You may have found yourself watching some of my videos and thinking, how in the world does he see the weakness on this base? I mean, it makes no sense how he saw this here and all of a sudden he's bringing dropship P.E.K.K.A cannon cart. How did he know to do that? Well, today in this video, I'm going to explain to you very in depth exactly what I'm thinking whenever I'm seeing a base, and I'm going to be even drawing it out for you. This is kind of one of the coolest videos I'm going to do. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So please watch the video if you want to learn. Also, use my creator code. I never advertise it because I'm always too cool to advertise, but I'm too broke not to advertise. So please use my creator code if you're going to be buying anything on this Black Friday. And let's get into this video. Okay, we're up against Tubi. All right, so this is a pretty common base. Let me screenshot it and explain. A lot of people have different styles of attacking. My personal style involves a lot of cannon carts. You're rarely going to ever see me attack and not use at least one cannon cart. So whenever I'm looking at a base, the first thing I'm looking for is what is protected by the lava launcher. So if you haven't seen a video I've done on the cannon carts, I suggest watching that, but I'll just circle the buildings protected by the lava launcher here, which are these buildings. And then once I see that these are all protected, my next question is, well, what important buildings aren't protected by the lava launcher? So that's going to be something like an air bomb, a roaster, a double cannon. Those are all not protected by the lava launcher. And then after that final question, my question is, which one of these is the easiest to get? So you look at the roaster over here. It's protected by a giant cannon, the guard post, and the archer tower, which are all really kind of scary defenses for cannon carts. But then you look over here and you see that this air bomb is only protected by one archer tower. And not only that, I can get a really nice funnel here if I were to take down this air bomb. Let me show you what we would get down with the base. We would get down roughly, this is what I see in my head whenever I'm attacking, is I imagine what the base would look like if I were to take down all the buildings with the cannon carts that I want. And we would do have this much left on the base. So once I see that is a very open approach that I could go for, I mean, I just need to take down one archer tower. I mean, look, this archer tower is right on the edge. I can easily take it down with archers, barbarian tanking for the archer tower. I can take it down with cannon cart. I have a lot of things I can take it down with. So once I see that, all I need to look at now is, well, how do I take down the rest of the base with baby dragons? Now, why am I using baby dragons and not P.E.K.K.A.s? Well, again, if you remember what value we're getting, we're taking down an air bomb, one of the probably number two most scary air defenses. So getting that out of the way is pretty big, and we're going to want to try and take advantage of that. And not only that, look at this over here. Whenever you're using baby dragons, you're looking for the four big air defenses. One's this air bomb, but we're going to take it down, so it doesn't really matter. And I see that the remaining three big air defenses are all clustered together. Now, what does this mean? Why is that important? Well, if you don't know, the battlecopter ability has a pretty large radius. So anything within two tiles of whatever building he hits gets damaged by it. And also, the battlecopter ability plus two baby dragons takes down pretty much every building, but very importantly, it takes down the Mega Tesla instantly. So if we were to look like, okay, what building could I go on with the battlecopter ability to damage up all three of these at once? Look at this roaster. If I use the ability there, I damage up all of these buildings because, again, this is two tiles away from the roaster. You see those two tiles there. So that's in range of the battlecopter ability. This is only one tile away, so that's definitely in range. And then if I were to damage up all that, it just takes two baby dragon abilities. I'm going to bring three baby dragons total. And once those two baby dragon abilities hit, I mean, look at what's left on the base here. Literally one lowered archer tower. This is a extremely strong approach because I mean we just take down all the air defenses instantly, and we get a really nice funnel to just get the battlecopter to go straight through the base. I mean, look, it's a straight line all the way over here. We're gonna start him on this laboratory. He's gonna charge up to max stability and just straight roll through the base. So watch that with that now in mind. Watch this attack, and you'll see that's exactly what I do. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, start the archer down here. We don't look like we're gonna find traps. We are still out of range of the archer tower. Honestly, one of my cannon carts looks like it should be in range of the archer tower, but I'm not gonna complain. Obviously, that'd be kind of dumb of me to be like, "Oh no, that cannon cart should be in range." Supercell, fix your game. Okay. Do we find any traps? We don't. We can just take down the archer tower, and now we'll put an archer right here to test for any like Teslas and stuff. We should unpause cannon carts like this. Now we're taking down the air bomb, and then we should start battlecopter now. So Tubi likes to put huge battlecopter baits places. I mean, if you saw one of my shorts, you would see actually a video of me attacking him and nearly like losing because I lost my battlecopter immediately. So this wouldn't surprise me if we find some traps all the way up here. I mean, we should be fine. We have a nice setup right now. Let's just see. Okay, here we go. First air bomb. There's a Tesla. Okay, let's use cannon cart number 2 to try and snipe out the archer tower like this, and then yeah, I was thinking that might not be in a good spot. Let's go also put in our very first baby dragon. Okay, let's use baby dragon ability immediately. No reason to wait. No reason to wait. Can we take down this archer tower before it takes down the battlecopter? We can, which is beautiful for us. And then we can just go battlecopter ability like that. Splash everything up. Once that baby dragon dies, I'm just sending in baby dragon number 6 like not yet. Not yet. Not yet. That damages up everything, and then we can unpause the cannon carts at this point. So, I mean, it was a good read on me to just be ready for any traps coming our way. I mean, this works out really well for us. We still have both cannon carts. That's really what matters with these strategies. I'm going to keep one of my cannon carts unpaused. I'm not going to unpause both of them because, you know, God forbid, if I were to find 2 giant bombs and a small bomb, I would immediately lose both cannon carts, and then all of a sudden stage 2 is looking sketchy, but no, we don't even find any traps, so we're good. Waiting to use my battlecopter ability till it's level 3, now we can use it, and now we're going to stage 2. We have a lot left alive here. I'm feeling extremely confident. Oh, this stage 2 is absolutely free. I mean, it's impossible to fail it. So why don't we go ahead, start in the archer. There's no Tesla found immediately, so I'm gonna go just put down both cannon carts. I'm gonna keep them paused. Let's say we randomly find a Tesla. I don't want my cannon carts to be in range of it. Sometimes that happens. And now we're taking down this regular cannon, and this archer is also testing for push traps for us, which is nice. We unpause and pause like that. Now, I'm gonna put one more archer to walk along this line. Sometimes there's push traps over here, and that would obviously ruin my day quite a bit. I'm gonna unpause cannon carts because the archer should finish it off, and now we'll start in the battle machine from the corner. I'm gonna try and not use these troops. I know I technically usually don't need to, but I'm just gonna see whether or not I can actually swag them. And once this battle machine is tanking for the multi-mortar like that, I'm gonna try and take down the double cannon. Let's see, do we find spring traps? No, we don't. We're taking down the other cannon. And this is looking absolutely crushed, honestly. We still don't know where the Tesla is, but it probably doesn't matter. We are getting targeted onto by the multi-mortar. This should be fine, though, because the battle machine is already in there with his ability. So, of course, we're taking it down. There's a Tesla. I mean, we can just take that down with the cannon carts, honestly. I'm going to just keep them paused, make sure they target onto it after they take down the builder hall. And yeah, I only needed the 2 cannon carts and the camp of archers. You can always take down the space with this strategy. It is pretty much impossible to trap. I mean, maybe if they, like, put all bombs stage 2, it'll be hard to defend or sorry, hard to attack, but, I mean, we don't need the other cannon cart or the baby dragon. It's just absolutely crushed. And just to prove it'll work, here you see I didn't place them down. I don't time fail. I completely crushed the base. Easy W. So we're up against Supercell. Wow. Okay. That's a big opponent, but I see a weakness already. Let me explain. Again, we're looking for what is the lava launcher protecting. So we go look at the lava launcher, and all of these buildings are protected by the lava launcher. And then we look at what is a lava launcher not protecting that's kind of important. Well, we see a double cannon literally for free. I mean, we could take it out with archers, minions, a cannon cart, anything. And we also see that these 2 major air defenses are also unprotected. Now, I will say, to take down these 2 major air defenses, we're going to need to go through this compartment, which is a very scary compartment because it's possible there's going to be Teslas over here, which actually you'll see it is true, there's Teslas over here, but also just a giant cannon and archer tower. To take that down, it's just a huge commitment. So instead, I'm not going to be trying to do some crazy cannon cart dive, which isn't something necessarily you would put past me. Instead, we're just going to put an archer right here, test for push traps, and then we're going to put the cannon cart right here. And this cannon cart is going to take down the double cannon really easily, and it's also going to take down, look at all these buildings. Once again, I always imagine in my head, what does the base look like if I get the value I want with the cannon carts? And it has this all removed. So at this point, and this is a really a recurring theme here, because we're using archers to test for our cannon cart, that means we have 3 archers left over. And where are we going to use these archers? So you just want to look at what can I reach with archers? So we could get the lowered archer tower, the roaster, double cannon, mega Tesla. Now, these 2 buildings, for one, the double cannon is behind a laboratory. We're never going to get into that double cannon because we would need to clear out all these trash buildings. So I'm just not going to do that. This lowered archer tower we could get, but it's not really that valuable. But this mega Tesla literally undefended, just by itself, we can reach with archers, and so with the cannon cart archer push, we're gonna take out the Mega Tesla with the archers, and now this is what the base looks like. And at this point, you always wanna kinda ask yourself, "What are we getting with the cannon cart?" We're getting down the Mega Tesla, the double cannon, and the guard post. So should we go with baby dragons? Probably not, because look at what's still left on the base. An air bomb, an air expo, a roaster, a lowered archer tower. Those are all very anti-air defenses. But you know what they're not? They're not anti-ground defenses. In fact, look, these 2 defenses can't even hit ground, so we might as well delete them because they don't even, like, worry us. These are really the only important defenses, and let's say we just put Battle Machine all the way from the corner to make sure he charges his ability all the way up. We can then put a Bomber, open up all these walls right over here, and then we put in the Giant to go in right here. That way, if we put him at this spot, he's not gonna hit a push trap. He will tank all of these defenses, and then the battle machine and 2 P.E.K.K.A.s we have left over are gonna take probably no damage, and we just crush the base. And just watch the attack, and you'll see that's exactly what happens. Alright, so why don't we put our archer right about here? We don't find any push traps. There goes the cannon cart. And yeah, I'm not really surprised this isn't trapped down here. To be honest, just 1 double cannon wall definitely sounds like a huge value. And it is huge value, don't get me wrong. Like, it's gonna help me a lot out to take down this guy because he has this double cannon for free. Um, but it isn't, like, usually something a lot of people are gonna try and snipe with a cannon cart, and that might seem kinda crazy to you because again, a double cannon is not, like, necessarily an unimportant defense. It's barely not important enough for people to trap. So yeah, why don't I get ready to put everything down? I'm gonna start Battle Machine from the corner right about now. I just wanna make sure he's not gonna be in the base before I take down this Mega Tesla with these archers. And yeah, we find a Tesla all the way over here. It looks like he's trapping for an approach over there, which is smart. I mean, you can take down a lot if you were to enter from that side of the base too. Like it's not a bad approach. Okay, here we go. Archers do not find any traps. That's huge. Why don't we open up everything with the bomber? And I need to put this in a good spot so it doesn't walk over any possible spring traps. Beautiful. Why don't I put down number 3 now? And I mean, we're looking so good. We get beautiful tanking with this giant here. And I'm just going to use Battle Machine ability. Battle Machine is going to chain throughout the base, taking down everything. We find a bit of a back end, which is going to be annoying. It should be fine for us. I want Battle Machine to tank Archer Tower, or maybe this Giant will tank Archer Tower. Let's go put this P.E.K.K.A. on the back end here. I'm just trying to make sure we got a lot of cross tanking going on. We had the archers already test for traps in here. I need to get into this archer compartment with everything. But again, I'm honestly feeling super good here. I'm feeling great. And maybe that's a little bit like to a lot of you might be uncomfortable with how much time I have left remaining. Okay, we're gonna lose a cannon cart if I didn't use that ability because the giant cannon would shoot through the P.E.K.K.A.s and kill my cannon cart. I didn't want to use that P.E.K.K.A. ability, but it's more important that I have the cannon cart than it is for me to save the ability here. But yeah, this was absolutely crushed. We definitely had plenty of time left. All right, so first we'll start the battlecopter. Then here comes P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna save the P.E.K.K.A. with the ability for the actual like entry of the base I do. This is just a test for any traps. And the reason I'm doing this is just because I want to make sure my Electrofire Wizard doesn't die. This is a lot of value, honestly, for the E-Wiz to get. I mean, it's going to try and take down damn near everything. So I might even try and tank for my, depending on where it's going to go, I might try and tank for the Electrofire Wizard here. Why don't we start cannon from the top? And let me see where this Electrofire Wizard's going to go next. That's very important to me. Let's go switch to the Inferno mode. Oh, yeah, I can't tank for him there, unfortunately. We're just going to keep him on pause. Let's go Battlecopter ability. It should take down giant double cannon, which it does. And on yeah, at this point, I'm gonna go like this. We're gonna go giant here. That's going to tank for everything. And then we'll go bomber. And then we'll just go P.E.K.K.A. inside the main part of the base. So this giant does have its ability. So it's going to actually like one-shot this crusher, which is amazing for us. I mean, look at this P.E.K.K.A. We're going to go ability, take down everything. This stage 2 is absolutely crushed. I mean, the Electrofire Wizard value was huge for us. And we still have the Battlecopter surviving. We got a lot of value from pretty much every troop in the army. Absolutely crushed base. I'm pretty happy with how this one went. Oh, we're up against a base I don't know if I've seen before. I'm going to just screenshot it and let's figure it out. So this base is interesting. Again, we're going to look at what does a lava launcher defend. It defends all of these buildings, which it's not very good. And it doesn't technically defend the expo, but what this guy has here is super good. I mean, we have the giant cannon archer tower back end. I can't brute force my way through this. I can't reach any of these buildings with archers. What I could do, and what I consider doing, is I could take down this much of the base, and this isn't bad at all. This would probably work, and I could take down that with cannon carts. I gotta get through so much to make that work. I was a little bit worried, and also it doesn't really set me up for the best success because we still have to work through this really awkward zone of defenses. And if we start the battlecopter over here to take advantage of the funnel I make with the cannon carts, he's not really gonna go and get these air bombs easily. But there's a third thing you can do, and I haven't touched on it yet. What you can do is you can look and say, well, wait a minute, what defends the lava launcher? And on this base, nothing. If I were to take out the lava launcher, I could then reach everything past this line over here. And this is where these back ends, where they use all these other anti-cannon cart defenses, are actually pretty weak. Because even though they have this huge anti-cannon cart back end, they can't defend any of the other buildings past this line. So basically, if I were to take out the lava launcher, I can take out, let me highlight it, this much of the base. That is insane value for just 2 cannon or 3 cannon carts. So, how do you take down a lava launcher though? Pretty easy. You can just put 2 baby dragons onto this double cannon and it will splash out pretty much this whole compartment. And then you just need to have the cannon carts work around the base and finish off all the other defenses. And again, the cannon carts are still able to be moved after you take down these defenses. So you're going to have them move with the battle machine to make sure they're going to be taking down all these buildings because they can reach over these 2 tile gaps that they have a lot of range and they can take down all these buildings while the battle machine just tanks them because they're not high damage buildings. So we're going to bring barbarians to test for our cannon carts, and you're going to see that we do exactly that, just pretty much flawlessly. So why don't we go ahead and start 2 cannon carts there. We're going to go test for traps. And yep, that's exactly why we're testing for traps. Look at how we immediately found a trap that killed my cannon cart. That's insane. Or not the cannon cart, sorry, the barbarian. That's crazy. But let's just keep the cannon carts unpaused towards the bottom here. And with this strategy, your biggest goal here is to make sure you're not losing cannon cart. I mean, do I need to tell you that? I mean, that is true though. It's like your big goal. So we're gonna start Baby Dragon here because also another big thing to remember with this attack strategy is you are not able to be as patient as you might want to. Like I'm a pretty patient guy when it comes to attacking, but you don't really have that luxury with a strategy like this because you are using cannon carts, which are really just time dependent. And you also need to make sure you're testing for traps as well. I mean, look, we just found a Tesla on the left side. I don't have any more barbarians to test for traps, so I just gotta kind of hope we don't find any. I'm going to unpause cannon cart number 3. And then let's start battle machine now from the corner. By the time it gets to here, I'm hoping he's going to have the roaster already taken out for him. Cannon cart number 3 is looking like it's in a really nice position. Battle machine might walk inside the base, which isn't really what I want him to do. But you know what? Battle Machine does what the Battle Machine wants to do. So yeah, he's going inside the base here. This doesn't look bad though, honestly. So we're gonna take down that first Tesla as I really just want to get Battle Machine to his level 3 ability. Because even if he's, I mean, especially with where he is, yeah, he gets a level 3 ability. Where he is inside the base here is honestly super nice to get his ability off. But also, now you know why I started him all the way from the corner. Because if I just started him like a little bit closer, he would not have gotten that level 3 ability. I mean, I don't know if it really would have mattered. I mean, look at what we have left alive, but that's why you always start him all the way from the corner because you want to make sure he's going to charge up all the way to his level 3 ability. A good rule of thumb with the battle machine is if he gets to his level 3 ability, you're probably going to clear the base. I mean, it's such an overpowered ability, so always try and get him to that ability. And yeah, we're in stage 2 now with 3 cannon carts. I'm feeling great. So let's go start the cannon cart all the way from this corner over here. I think I kind of need to get the battle copter started pretty soon here. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We'll pause cannon cart number 3. And I just need to get into the base here as quickly as I can. I mean, Battle Machine is going to take some damage from that Firecracker. It's pretty unavoidable. But I need to try and make sure we minimize all damage here. So I'm thinking maybe Battlecopter ability onto this gold mine. And we'll go Baby Dragon ability onto the multi-mortar here. That should get us a nice splash like this. Nice. I mean, that it wasn't really where I thought it was going to go. I mean, it works, and that's really what matters. So now we can keep the cannon cart unpaused. We're probably going to be in range of a firecracker with the battlecopter pretty soon here, which is not really what I love to see, but I don't really have an option here. So we're just going to, oh, wait, no, battlecopter's going for the crusher here, which is really, really nice pathing for me. Um, we're working on this firecracker now. So At this point, it's just we have a baby dragon left to use, and if I can get this battlecopter ability onto something first I need it to get to level 3, which is sort of a toss-up. I think it might get to level 3. Why don't we go put baby dragon now, all the way over there, and then once we get this battlecopter ability, we're gonna instant kill everything. Watch this. We're gonna go battlecopter ability there, baby dragon ability there, and then yeah, it's completely crushed. I mean, baby dragons are so strong, especially when you have something to funnel for them. So this was a great recovery for stage 2. I mean, stage 1, I don't know how I killed both my cannon carts, dude. It's absolutely insane. We do still get it, and that's really what matters. So yeah, I'm gonna take that as a W.